Okay, you're in the Google Classroom. You have opened the assignment that looks like this. You've read the instructions that tell you to start at number 21, and I'm right here with you. Okay, I've got this thing down here, and I've got a blank piece of paper with my name and date, and it says 12.3 classwork. This is the converse of the Pythagorean theorem. It's just kind of saying the same thing in the opposite direction, right? If a squared plus b squared equals c squared, then the triangle must be a right triangle. Okay, what you're doing, you're looking at number 21. It says, do the following lengths form a right triangle. Okay, you've got your calculator, you've got your piece of paper, and you're copying these problems down on your page. And it should look something like that when you finish, right? So you take this triangle, you redraw it, or you just identify the sides. You could also say, well, I know this side is C, that's the hypotenuse. And so these are A and B, right? So you can write 12 squared. I've already done it down here. 12 squared plus 35 squared equals 36 squared. Because once again, the Pythagorean theorem states that the sum of the square of the legs of the right triangle is equal to the square of the hypotenuse. Again, that's the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, and we're just going to get some practice with this. I'm going to work through these problems with you. We're going to work for about 15 minutes, and then we're going to take a picture and submit the assignment. Okay, so that's number 21. So number 22, kind of the same thing here. You can redraw that triangle, or you can just say, okay, I've got a long side. My long side's right here, so that's going to be C. So that's A, and that's B. It doesn't really matter. So for 22, I can do A equals 56, B equals 33, and C equals 65. Right, so 56 squared plus 33 squared equals 65 squared. Now, is that true? I'm just going to grab my calculator and see if I can figure that out. Let's see here. Actually, first, I'm going to do this. You can see that whole thing a little bit better if I do that. Okay, so I'm going to do 56 to the second power, 56 to the second power plus 33 to the second power equals 4225. Now, is that equal to 65 squared? 65 to the second power is equal to 4,225. Yes, it is a right triangle. And that's 22. And then for 23, you've got that PDF document open in front of you, and you're kind of looking up and back. So we've got, let's see, our sides, our long side is 29. So that's going to be C. Pardon me. A, B. So I'm looking at 20 squared plus 21 squared. Does that equal 29 squared? Let me get back on the board for you here. So let's do 20 squared. Okay, that's 400 plus 21 squared. That's 841. And if my memory serves me right, 29 to the second power is also 841. So I know this is a right triangle. Yes, it's a right triangle. And 24. And we're just working through these problems one at a time here, just getting some practice working with exponents, squares, and triangles, right triangles, and non-right triangles. Okay, long side, 49, that's going to be C. So the other one's 14 squared plus 48 squared, right? That's A and B. Those are my legs. And my hypotenuse would be 49 if this was a right triangle. This equation would be true. So let's see what we've got. 14 to the second power plus 48 to the second power equals 2,500. Well, I know that 50 squared is 2,500, so this is not going to be true, but let's check it out. 2,401. Not equal, not a right triangle. Not a right triangle. Okay, 25. Let's see, 25. Alright, my long side there is 57, that's C, let's call that A, let's call that B. So 55 squared plus 48 squared should be equal to 57 squared if this is a right triangle. So let's see. 55 to the second power plus 48 to the second power equals 5329. I'm going to write that down just so I don't forget. I can scroll back through the memory on the calculator though. 57 to the second power equals 57 to the second power. Let's go back and make sure 57 to the second power. And there's my last one. Not even close. So let's go 3249. These are not equal. This is not a right triangle. Okay, and if we just keep going right along, we'll get some problems solved here. So 26, let's see here. 26. My long side right there, my hypotenuse is going to be 74, so we'll call that B and we'll call that A. 26 is 21 squared, or A squared, plus 72 squared equals 74 squared. Right? That's what I'm looking for. Is that true? Let's see. 21 to the second power plus 72 to the second power equals 5,625. 5625 equals 74 to the second power. 5476. Those are not equal, so this is not a right triangle. Okay, so that's 21 through 26. I'm going to keep going a little bit here. I'm going to keep going for a few more minutes. I said we wanted to work for about 15 minutes. 15 good solid minutes of practice here. Okay, I'm just going to work on the paper over here now. So this is my long side. That's C, right? That's C. And this is A and B. So 63 squared plus 60 squared should equal, 87 squared. Let's see. 63 to the second power plus 60 to the second power equals, and then that's 7569. 87 to the second power equals 7569. 7569. Right, and the last one we had right there was also 7569. Right triangle. Okay, 28. We've got a long side right here. That's going to be C, so 28 squared plus 96 squared should equal 99 squared. And let's see here. 28 to the second power plus 96 to the second power equals, that's not going to be equal, because 100 times 100, 100 times 100, or 100 squared is 10,000. 901. Not a right triangle. Okay, and so just a few more minutes. I want you to keep working on those on your own. 5 more minutes, keep working on those, right? The long side is the hypotenuse. And if that side squared is equal to the sum of the square of the legs, the two short sides, right? Then you know that that is a right triangle, and that's the converse of the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, what I'm going to do now, right? I'm going to grab this thing right here, and to submit my work, basically all I need to do is get my camera out, take a picture of what I've done. Right, then down here I've got this picture, and if I just click on it, it gives me the option to send this or to save it. Okay, and I can do lots of things. I can copy it, and then I can send it somewhere. I can email it to myself, right? My Gmail account, your WSA account is a Gmail account, so you could put your email address in right there, right? To Disney. There's some of my email addresses, so I could choose that. I could email it to myself. Cancel. Discard that. But what I really want to do is just save this to my Google Drive, this right here. Okay, and then I pick the account, my student email account. This is my student email account right here. And then I can give that image a title, or I just upload it. Right? And then when I go back into my classroom, let's see if I can find this here. If I go back into my classroom, let's see, here's 8.2. This is the stream. If you're an 8.2 student, it looks something like this. You go back into, you click on your classwork right here, and whatever assignment this was, okay, when it brings this up, this should look just like your page. When it brings this up, boy, my technology is really slow around here. Okay, so today's, let's see, today's homework asked you to attach an assignment, right? When you click on View Assignment right here, click on View Assignment, let's see. That's not the one I wanted, I'm sorry. I wanted your classwork, because this one asked for you to, when you finish through problem 7, take pictures, upload them, and submit your work. So I would go to Add or Create, and then that just brings up my Google Drive, because I'm in my student account right here. This is my student page, and so what should pop up here should say Recents. Hopefully this comes up. Things are loading very slowly. I apologize, and I thank you for your patience. If it doesn't, so there we've got insert files using Google Drive, and the recents are probably going to show up, and it should be that picture that I just saved, and that's it right there, image 0627. And if I click on that, it's put it right here for me. Okay, and then all I have to do is click Turn In. One attachment, turn that in. And all of a sudden, I've submitted my homework assignment. And I'm done. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you got some good practice.